Hey everybody, welcome back. James here today with you, and today I want to cover the topic of dieseling. Now, a lot of people have been requesting that I diesel my air rifle and see the power it gets and all this and that. Well, one of the reasons I don't like dieseling is because it's not accurate. And what I mean by that is accurate on target, and your muzzle velocity varies greatly. And also it can damage your gun. So I took a few shots through my chronograph, and it was just an ongoing sequence of shooting a pellet, getting high velocity, shooting the next pellet, and just getting the regular velocity that I always get. So I'll go ahead and roll that in. Okay, so as you noticed, one shot would be like 1,200 feet per second, and the next shot would be the normal speed of the pellet. And that's what I usually get with those pellets. I was using a Crosman Premier pointed, 7.4 grain, and I usually average around 875 feet per second with those, without dieseling. And my gun is the Crosman Phantom 177, rated up to 1,200 feet per second with alloy and 1,000 feet per second with lead. So as you can see, it varies. Dieseling causes your gun to, basically cause a miniature explosion inside the barrel and blows the pellet out a lot faster. So that's one reason why I don't really include it in my videos. But I know a lot of people have been asking on my videos to show dieseling. So there you go, 1,200 feet per second with that 7.4 grain pellet. That is pretty much the foot-pounds of a 22 pellet. It was 23.67 foot-pounds, if my math's correct, at 1,200 feet per second with a 7.4 grain pellet. And that is basically double what I usually get, because I usually get around 12.5 foot-pounds at 875 feet per second with those 7.4 grain pellets. So yeah, that's my take on it. I really don't see the point. I mean, yeah, you get a little velocity, but the gun's not meant for that. So, and you're going to see a big drastic change downrange from dieseling. You're not going to get that spot-on accuracy that you're looking for. I've always said that it doesn't matter how fast it's going. If you can't hit whatever you're aiming at, it doesn't matter anyway. So, and then we were toying around. I didn't want to take the video too seriously. I made a 177 pellet rifle, air rifle, flamethrower. You've probably seen what I did. I just took a long reach lighter and taped it around my barrel, and then locked the trigger on with the flame, and then I was spraying down the barrel. That's not safe either, so don't do that, but it was fun just to make it look cool. And then I also tried to shoot a pellet with oil behind it, basically dieseling it with the flame at the end to see if I can get a good flame going, but it didn't work either. So, and if you don't know what dieseling is, go look it up. It's basically where you take a pellet, put it in your air rifle or air gun or pistol or whatever, and then you pack either some type of grease, oil, or whatever it is right behind it in the skirt usually, and close your chamber or lock it, and then pull the trigger, and the air pressure inside the chamber from the spring or nitro piston or whatever you're shooting pushes that oil through the barrel at a fast rate, causing it to explode, kind of a combustion. It doesn't actually flame, but it's under pressure so much it causes it to pop. So that's what you get your high velocity from, and it pushes your pellet, as you've seen, 1,200 feet per second with my air gun, and that's above the speed of sound. So it did have a small crack to it. But anyways, that's my take on it. And I hope you guys understand that's why I don't do it very often. I do it for more fun than anything, but I don't do it seriously. Like, I don't you know, that's kind of a waste, because you got to sit there and, on my gun at least, if you've seen, you got to load the pellet, spray it, shoot it, load the next pellet, shoot it, because you're not going to get the same velocity. So every other round is going to be the same velocity usually. So it's kind of a pain in the butt, really. But anyways, I want to make this video for you guys, just to show you that dieseling isn't all what it's cracked up to be. No pun intended. Literally, you get the sound of barrier to crack. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. The flamethrower is fun. I'm not going to really show how to do that because it's dangerous, especially for kids, but I thought it was cool. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching as always, and I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you on the next one.